We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Justin Verlander gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 6-10.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Striding in, David Fletcher. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And we are all tied. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Brantley aboard here at first with nobody out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Simmons. To second for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Men on third with 2 down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something
The
slow below the
2021
zone?
World
Now,
Baseball
fastball
Classic
swung on and
qualification
missed, and
games and
that is out
highlights
number
coming up
3.
next.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Tommy La Stella.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike. Ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Upstairs.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Count now, a ball and a
Brazil
strike.
versus South Korea coming up next. 2021 World Baseball Classic qualification top
Fouled
matchups.
off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brian Goodwin stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Reddick to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Jason Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1 home.
That's outside.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out. Upstairs.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Israel versus Japan Top 2021 World Baseball Classic Qualification Game matchups.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Popped up. Rendon in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Upton. He can't get there as it falls in. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Even though it's
Panama
early on
versus
in this one,
Taiwan
anytime
Top
you
Game
get runners in scoring
2021
position,
World
you'd
Baseball
like to knock them
Classic
in.
Qualification matchups.
0-1 pitch on its way. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. Three runs already home here. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. In the air out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The All-Stars lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. David Fletcher will be next. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
This is in the air to left.
Pakistan versus Thailand top game 2021 World Baseball Classic qualification matchups.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And that's the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And the pitch on 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Ground ball left side. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Standing in, Tommy La Stella. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
The designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Justin Upton the next to hit as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit in the air to left. Brantley's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Brian Goodwin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken high, but still a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hey. 1-2 now. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Stubbs recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Brantley, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Albert Pujols is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Mexico is out in front here, 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Ball
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Sliding into the box, Garrett Stubbs. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Altuve at second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. On the ground towards second. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th, but fortunately he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jaime Barria comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And this one just misses off the corner. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now back, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, George Springer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1, and that misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Carlos Correa waits on deck. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. And there's out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Goodwin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Now in the box, Tommy La Stella. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Justin Upton.
Digging in, Justin Upton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Brian Goodwin is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. 1-2. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Josh Reddick.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Garrett Stubbs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Goodwin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Jason Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chris Davinsky is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Stepping in now, David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David.
That's popped up. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mexico is out in front 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. Nope. Outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Upton on his way to 2nd now. And he is into 2nd with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. At the plate, Carlos Correa hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Goodwin is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Brad Peacock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready once again, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So stepping in, Albert Pujols, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Peacock offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. In there, and it's even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The All-Stars took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The 2021 World Baseball Classic Qualification Game 1 Philippines 2 vs Mexico 6 Final.